This is a story about a man who waited for a miracle for 38 long years. He was so close, yet so far, until one single word from Jesus changed everything forever. In Jerusalem, right by the sheep gate, there was a special pool called Bethesda. It was surrounded by 5 covered colonnades, and these porches were always filled with people. People who were sick, blind, lame, and paralyzed. They were all there for one reason. They were waiting for the water to be stirred, believing it held the power to heal them. Among this crowd of hopeful souls was a man who had been an invalid for 38 years. Imagine that, 38 years of watching, waiting, and hoping. Every time the water moved, a frantic scramble would begin, and every single time, someone else, someone stronger or faster, would get into the pool before him. Hope was a flicker that was constantly being blown out by disappointment. He was trapped, not just by his condition, but by his circumstances. Then, one day, everything changed. Jesus came to the pool. He walked through the crowd, his eyes scanning the faces of the suffering, and he saw this man. He saw him lying there, day after day, year after year. Jesus knew his story without a single word being spoken. He walked over to him and asked a simple, yet profound question. Do you want to be made well? It almost sounds like an obvious question, right? But think about it. After 38 years, maybe the man's hope had turned into a routine. Maybe his identity was tied to his waiting. The man didn't even say yes. He just explained his problem. Sir, I have no one to help me into the pool when the water is stirred. While I am trying to get in, someone else goes down ahead of me. He was still focused on the pool, on the method he thought was his only chance. But Jesus wasn't looking at the pool. He was looking at the man, and with a voice full of authority and compassion, Jesus said 3 simple things. Get up, pick up your mat, and walk. And in that very instant, something miraculous happened. Strength surged into the man's limbs. The weakness of 38 years vanished. He was healed, completely. He didn't question it. He didn't hesitate. He simply did what Jesus said. He stood up, rolled up the mat that had been his world for so long, and he walked. For the first time in nearly 4 decades, he walked. Sometimes we're a lot like that man. We fixate on our own pool of Bethesda. We think our breakthrough has to come from a specific job, a certain relationship, or a particular opportunity. We wait for the water to be stirred just right. But this story teaches us a powerful lesson. Our healing, our breakthrough, our miracle doesn't come from the pool. It comes from the person of Jesus. He is the source. While we are waiting for the circumstances to change, Jesus is standing right there, asking if we truly want to be made whole and offering us a direct path. His word is enough. If you believe that Jesus is still the source of all healing and hope, let us know in the comments by writing, I'm standing in faith. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a reminder that it's never too late for a miracle. We have more powerful Bible stories coming your way. God bless.